What is up, everyone? Mary NJ08 is here with your weekly channel update. We're going to make this one quick because I got a lot of games to get into. Now that we have direct capture, I am now live on Twitch. What is up? I am excited. What a great week we've had. I hope you guys join me for Trials Fusion. Wasn't that a blast? I gotta tell you, it was highly recommended. But as soon as I saw the demo and played it, I says, "Oh, I gotta check this game out." I mean, I haven't had that much fun with a game in so long. It's amazing too because some of these digital games, it's like, you pay 10, 15, $20, and sometimes you get more fun out of them than these $60 retail AAA titles. It's nuts how it works, but it is true. I definitely had a blast playing it. If you check my playthrough out, you're definitely gonna see that. And I debuted my first pre-playthrough stream intro. And that is going to be the format from now on in the upcoming future for these games. Actually, right after I film this, I'm going to be doing Daylight. We're going to do the same thing, the sub art. We're going to talk about the game. I'm going to prepare for it, and then we're going to jump right into it. Actually, if I switch my scenes here, you can actually see I got it already ready. And as you can see here, we have some phenomenal subscriber art from the subs. Thank you. I extremely appreciate it. Keep them coming. That's awesome. And this will be the format for the future now that I have direct capture and I'm live. So this is awesome. I'm so psyched. I want to go back. I want to, replay some games that I missed. Some games that I wouldn't even be able to, play without direct capture. Especially PC games like on Steam and a lot of these darker games with the gamma and the brightness. It just wouldn't be possible with my old camcorder and my old setup. So I definitely am looking forward to checking out Daylight and everything else in the future. Now, I will be going back to Trials Fusion. Okay, so don't think it's going to stop. I will be going back to that from time to time. There's also a season pass that I got for DLC, so that game will be supported for a while. I absolutely love it. I think it's an awesome game. So it's been great. I've been really enjoying my direct capture setup. Other than gameplay this week, you'll be seeing an iOS app review of a game of a program that I have on my iPad that I really think I should talk about. It's an awesome app. I want you guys to see it. You're going to be seeing that at some point this week. You're going to be seeing a lot of unannounced playthroughs. Most likely Child of Light will probably be one of them. And who knows? Maybe some Wii U games. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but you'll definitely be seeing more than Daylight this week. And who knows? We might even go back to Trials Fusion this week too. So it should be a pretty busy week. What else? Possible unboxings, possible strategy guide review. I do have a Sean Checks It Out recorded, but I don't know if that's going to go live this week. And, of course, I've been talking about this. My most requested video so far is my direct capture setup. What am I doing? I talked about it. I unboxed a lot of the stuff. What's my main setup? Can you walk us through it? We'd love to know. What is your daily recording day? How do you take the videos? What do you do on YouTube? What's your schedule? How do you break them apart? How do you record this? How do you edit this? What program do you use? What microphone and hardware are you using? What's your entertainment setup? We want to know the whole entire way it's done behind the scenes, kind of like what you did last year. Well, it's coming. I don't know if I'm going to do it this week, but it is coming. You got to follow me on Twitter because, I only do these updates once a week and things do change. You got to definitely follow me on Twitter because unlike on YouTube, it's every day up to the hour that I let people know what my agenda is. And actually, I even make these little infographics of what my day is going to be like with the times. So you definitely want to, at Sean Murray and J, you definitely want to check me out on Twitter because you will be in the know of what my daily gaming schedule is. Somebody also said, when are you going to go back to doing some Photoshop stuff? That's probably going to be this week too. I haven't done that in a while. I know a lot of people follow me for my graphic design stuff. Photoshop is coming. I got some great tips with CC. I even got some stuff for Illustrator recorded. And somebody else asked on Twitter, are you going to be going back to your Project Spark tutorials now that you have direct capture? Absolutely. Absolutely, 100%. That should definitely be probably the next thing on my agenda to do. But like I said, we got this awesome subscriber artwork coming in for Daylight, and I'm psyched to play Daylight. I hope you join me. It's probably going to be shortly after this update, most likely. So, yeah, cool stuff. Some great cool stuff on the way. And I hope you join me. We're going to be doing a lot more than just that. So, I got my schedule pretty much, written out for about the next few months. But, stuff comes out of nowhere. A lot of these indie releases come out of nowhere unannounced. There's still so many indie releases that I want to. I mean, I have a list, no lie, of tons to check out. There's no release dates on them. Some of them have like a rough estimate. Like there's one called, I believe it was called, what was it called? Chasm. We still don't know when Oddworld is coming out. Um, the Rhyme, The Witness. I actually talked to Jonathan Blow one time on Twitter, and he pretty much told me what he told everybody else. It's done when it's done. Very informative. But pretty much, we can't know those things anyway. But uh, all I know is it's one of my most anticipated indie games this year. Um, Super Time Force actually is coming out on Xbox One, I believe, May 14th. So that'll be definitely one that I'm going to cover on here. Yeah. I forgot about that one. Well, not that I forgot, but of course we still have to check out NES Remix 1 and 2. Somebody was asking me, are you going to check that out on the Wii U? Absolutely. That's going to bring back a lot of childhood memories. And there are retro playthroughs coming. Yep. We're going to definitely check out the Virtual Console. Ouya Special. Of course, and then May's the big month. Watch Dogs and Mario Kart, Wolfenstein. We still have to do Infamous. We still have to do Thief. There's so much. There's so much to catch up on. I'm gonna be overloaded, but it's all good. You know. At least I'm not pressured with this channel to get stuff out day one like a lot of these other YouTubers are, and I understand 100% why they have to. That absolutely. I'm at least I'm in a predicament where I'm doing this mostly for fun, and we could be slow paced about it, and I don't have to worry about getting so many parts out of a new game on day one right away. I didn't even start Dark Souls 2 yet. I mean, that's going to be my ongoing playthrough. That's why I call it my ongoing, which means I play it throughout the year very slow, like I did with The Last of Us. And everybody liked that idea. They of course, people got really into it, and they're like, "Oh, come on, upload more parts." But that's different. If I was looking for massive views, then I'd have to get all this stuff out day one, and I'd have to put all my downtime games and less interested games on hold. But that's not what Murray and J08 is all about. If I feel like I want to play a game, if I'm looking at my gaming rack and I see a game from X amount of years that nobody cared about when it was new, and I want to play it on the channel, I have that ability. That's what's nice about this channel. So yeah, there's still tons. I mean, I still got to review some products. Somebody was asking, are you going to be doing any hardware for your direct capture on a new episode of Sean Checks It Out? That's a good idea. I actually didn't even think of that. That's definitely a good idea. Like the PVR, the headset, the adapters, the microphone. Yep, that's definitely coming too. That's a good idea. So, yeah, lots of stuff on the way. A new questions, a Q&A with Sean. That's coming up. My podcast. I got another podcast due soon, so I got to round up some info and get that podcast going. Everybody loved the first one. And in June, we are going to have a special E3 coverage podcast. That's going to be huge. That's going to be massive. Plus, especially on Twitch. We're going to cover what we heard in the press conferences. We're going to talk about what upcoming games were announced. We're going to be talking about what Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo said. We're going to be talking about the Nintendo Direct. since they're not doing the press conference again this year, which is still baffling to me, but it is what it is. Nintendo has their own way of doing things, so. And that is that. I think that's going to wrap it up for this channel update. I just want to get right into gaming. I want to get into Daylight. I want to get the next playthrough going. We might go back to Trials Fusion. And I'll see about uploading that room tour, that direct capture setup tour. I don't know. And if it is going to be this week, it's probably going to be towards the end of the week. But if it's not this week, it's definitely going to be next week following the next channel update. 100%. But we'll see. It's been requested. Everybody wants to see it. I just wanted to have at least enough time using this stuff before I did a setup and a tour, because I have to explain everything. So, yep, that is that. So I think we're going to wrap up this channel update, and we're going to get right into setting up for Daylight with my pre-playthrough intro stream. As you can see, the sub art is all ready to go, so it's gonna be awesome. I'm pumped, and keep them coming. Somebody was saying, what if you're already into playing a game? Will you still accept artwork? Sure. I'll just add it into the slideshow. It doesn't matter to me. Whenever, as long as I'm playing it and I'm not done playing it, keep sending it. I'm not gonna be like, all right, this is the deadline. I'm not accepting no more. No, more the merrier, because through Trials, Fusion, and Daylight, I only have a few, and I'll do it if I have one. But if you guys are still, like, oh my god, I didn't know Mary and J. Wait was asking for artwork, or I didn't know that he was still playing this game. Go right ahead and send it in. I'll add it in. I'm sure I'm not going to be done with Daylight today, and I'm not done with Trials Fusion, and my ongoing playthroughs like Daylight. That's Daylight. Dark Souls 2, that's going to be going on for a long time, so you have that entire time to send in sub art. I'm probably going to have a crap load of sub art by the time I'm done with that game. Same with Watch Dogs, same with Final Fantasy X. I don't think I got any sub art for that yet, no. I could tell you what I got so far. Listen to this. I got sub art for Child of Light so far, Dark Souls 2, Daylight, Trials Fusion, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Infamous, Second Son, Mario Kart, Octodad, Thief, Tomb Raider, the Definitive Edition, Wolfenstein, The New Order, The Wolf Among Us, The Walking Dead, and Watch Dogs. Because I told everybody, I said, this is the games that I'm planning on playing for the next few months, and they already got right on it. So I'm sure I'm going to get tons more for these games. I'm sure as I announce them, I'm going to get tons more for other games. Like I just announced, well, I was going to announce it, but I'll announce it now. I'm probably going to be looking for artwork for Outlast, because as somebody reminded me, the DLC is coming out, the Whistleblower. But also, I never even checked out Outlast at all, because I didn't have direct capture and I was in Florida. And it would have been just too dark of a game to record with a camcorder. But now that I have direct capture, it's going to be so much easier. So definitely want to keep that coming. Thank you everybody for joining me on this channel update. As you can tell from this video, it's going to be a huge busy week. I hope you join me. I hope you subscribe and follow me on Twitter, and stay up to date with everything that's going to be happening on this channel. Thank you for joining me again. Take care, and I hope to see you this week with new content on the way. Bye-bye.